Now, we're going to be switching the conversation, still talking about Knorr and Lipton, the Thank You series. We're going to be looking at 12 big moments in Nigeria for 2020. It's been a crazy year, but in spite of that, a lot of interesting things still happened. And we're going to be talking Netflix today. How are you doing? So it's been a great year for film. Great and not so great. Let's put it that way.
Exactly.
And Netflix probably comes with a great side of things. Yes. We've had an original movie from Netflix before, Genevieve's movie. But Netflix finally came into the country. We have a whole team now that runs Netflix in Nigeria, and shows have been commissioned. How big an effect has that had on the industry, you think?
No, it's had a very big effect. Especially for someone like me who had 2 films come on Netflix this year.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you. But it's been massive in the sense that for a very long time Nigerians were not able to go to cinemas. And we're all locked up in our houses. A lot of people started working from home, so people reduce the contacts they have with a lot of people.
And streaming took over.
So streaming just took over. But for me, the biggest effect has been the selling of the Nollywood brand.
Yes.
In the sense that, I'll tell you, like on a constant, I get messages in my inbox from countries that
you would never have probably gotten to.
I've never, saying, "Oh, I saw Light in the Dark.
Yeah.
I saw Sylvia." I'm like,
yeah.
"Oh, okay."
Yeah.
I mean, I never had this effect until Netflix.
Yeah.
So it's been massive, and to think that we now have originals, coming up.
Yeah.
It's just been awesome.
I mean, I did have a conversation with someone who knows a lot about how the Netflix numbers work, and they said they came into Nigeria not necessarily because we had so many subscribers here, but they looked at when Nigerian movies were uploaded, the viewership across the world was crazy, and they're like, okay, there's something here, because for people to like what's coming out of here, we need to tap into this. So which is why I want to talk about money now. We've had a lot of conversations about, Nigerians. I mean, not all movies on Netflix are Netflix originals. There's been a lot of former movies that have come out in the past that have been sold to Netflix and all of that. And is the numbers game interesting yet? Or, we heard in the past about, other platforms, organizations that have come in and quote unquote ripped off, movie producers and film owners. Is that the case this time, you think?
So, because I'm also a business person,
yeah.
I have to look at these things in numbers. And so, as compared to others that we have dealt with prior to Netflix, of course, Netflix is way higher.
Yeah.
So it's which is good news for producers like me. Albeit, by the time you now want to start comparing to contents in other parts of the world, maybe not so.
Still just a little behind.
Maybe not just a little, but but again,
But that also puts pressure on you guys to now up your game, quality-wise.
Oh yes. Well, yes, in the sense that, for me, is the fact that now I have another avenue where I can make money for my content, and make better money than other platforms that we've had prior to now. But I think ordinarily it's a no-brainer that as time goes on, quality would improve. Because when I look at Nollywood 10 years ago and Nollywood today,
yeah, very, very true. Fair enough. We're going to be looking forward to all the great things that Netflix has to bring. Hopefully it does more for Nollywood, and that's what we all hope for.
This 12 Days of Christmas on Robin Minds is brought to you by Knorr and Lipton.